I'm Jerry. I'd like to bring you a brief video review of the Retevis mobile GMRS radio model RA86. It's a 20-watt GMRS radio with a very small form factor. Like, this is it. All of the controls are in the microphone. The body of the radio has just the coax port, a power leads, a port for an optional external speaker, the microphone cable ports with a grommet so it's relatively watertight, and the bottom side has a speaker. All of the controls are on the microphone. The microphone also has its own speaker. There's an option within the menu to do dual speaker or single, so all the audio output can either be on the body, on the microphone, or both, depending on how you want to set it up. I think both are probably quite nice. I can imagine having this mounted overhead in a Jeep. So those really loud trail days, where you're driving on pavement to the trails, your tires are making lots of noise. You can still hear what's going on. It's a great radio, as far as I can tell. 20 watts is its rated max. On testing, I'm anywhere between 18.9 and 19.2 watts, depending on the frequency. The low power mode is rated at 5 watts, thereabouts. I'm getting 4.75 to 4.78 watts, so just a touch under 5 watts. And this is it. This is what you get with the accessories. It's powered from a cigar plug, so any radio or any vehicle with a 12-volt outlet, you can plug it into that. So it's easily moved between vehicles. Say if you have a side-by-side or ETV vehicle, you want to switch it out between that and your Jeep or your truck or even a car. This exact kit is a little currently under $100 and comes with accessories seen. It has a decent length coax cable with a antenna with a magnetic base. It comes with a few adhesive pads, metal discs. Let's say you have a vehicle, perhaps a side-by-side with a fiberglass or plastic top. You can stick this on there and you have a base for your antenna. You could also put the cabling through, like say, your firewall of a Wrangler and clip this on your cowl. Probably, I think a lot of guys will use this with their Jeeps or Broncos. Also in the box is a very simple, it's right to the point manual. I think everything you need to know is in this. A programming cable, should you want to adjust the programming to set some specific like PL tones for your local area, so you have repeaters or something like that. You have 4 of those discs. You have your bell brackets and the screws to go along with that, as well as your microphone holder. And that is it. It's a very simple radio. I really like this. It's loud. Like, both speakers are loud, almost too loud. There's not a lot of GMRS activity on here, so to test the volume, I had it on the weather radio and I had to turn it down. On max, it was a little bit too loud. So that's the tabletop, just the overall specs. Let's jump to a view of the controls and we'll go from there. All right, and here we are at the business end of the radio. We have it with the screen dimmed right now. If I hit any button, I'll turn the screen on. Visible on the controls now, obviously the screen, we have your menu button, the call/lock. Call has a little siren tone, kind of a noise everyone gets their attention. So if people aren't really listening to radios, this lets them know that, hey, pay attention, something's happening. Lock is a keypad lock, that way you don't bump it accidentally as you're going on the road and change the volume or the channel. WX gets you into the weather frequencies from NOAA, and then scan/monitor. Single press of scan puts you into scan mode, where it runs through all the available frequencies, just one at a time. Tap again to get back to where you were, and monitor turns off your squelch. Long press to activate that. Volume is right here. 0 is not nothing, it's just very quiet, so you probably won't be able to hear it much unless like your engine off, something like that. On top we have a channel up and down as well as power, and the side we have your push to talk. Getting into the menu, by default it brings up, or the first entry brings up your power settings. High is for the back half of the channel options. Low is your only option on the first 7, I believe. The middle sets are handheld only, so this radio won't work with that. And then your transmits bandwidth, anything you can transmit on for this should be on wide. The narrow are really just for those handheld only ones. Your PL tones, these are all off on this one. Your squelch settings, so in your area where it's just a little bit too noisy, you can bump this up a little bit. You will lose the weaker frequency, weaker stations though. Microphone gain, if you're a very quiet speaker, you can bump that up a little bit. Your repeater mode, your call at the siren, I won't hit it because it's very noisy. Your keytones, that keeps that little beep that you're hearing. Roger beep, it plays a little tone at the end of your conversations. Let people know that you're done talking. Ah, man. There we go. Vox, that has it key up whenever you're speaking, so you don't hit the button. Taunt timer, say you forget to let go of the microphone button, this will do it for you after your set time frame. Your backlight colors, we're on the default 2, which is green. Here's basically white. Here's nothing, like a yellowish, red, back to green, my favorite. Brightness options, there's 3, bright, medium, and then the dimmest one. None of these are very bad. That sleep timer, that controls how fast your screen goes to dim. Your speaker selector, currently it's on just microphone. Default is both, where all the audio comes across the body and the handset. Your power level, back to that again. So that is it. It's a nice simple radio. Not a lot of fluff, really. Everything works. I like it. The volume is loud, and I can really see it's coming in well for Jeeps and vehicles that have a place to mount overhead on a roll bar. Also work well under a dashboard in a vehicle. The cable will stretch out quite well. You can reach down and grab it and put it back when you're done. That is it. If you have questions, post them in the comments below. This radio is actually a giveaway. Retevis applies for free to my Jeep Club. We're giving it away, and as I record this tomorrow, dragging my feet. Sorry, guys. And hope this is a quick intro on how to use the radio. It's very easy. Any questions, post in the comments below. The radio will be out of my hands shortly, but I'll answer your questions based upon my memory. And this is Jerry, GMRS call sign WRTT436, pretty sure. Signing off.